Good morning. It's Allie, and of course, it's time for the tea. Happy Thursday. Thanks for joining me every week. I really appreciate it. If you don't already follow us on all of our social media, please do that now. We are on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at BodyCandy. We are BodyCandy.com on Snapchat. We are on Facebook.com/BodyCandyBodyJewelry, YouTube.com/BodyCandyBodyJewelry, and of course, Pinterest.com/BodyCandy. So we're everywhere you might be looking. And you've already found the tea, so congratulations. You are probably a step ahead of a lot of people. You're ahead. So this is the weekly Thursday email that goes out where we talk about a different topic that's related to being a pierced or modified person. It's super fun. We also have Dear Allie that goes out on Saturdays. If you have any piercing related questions that you would like to ask me to submit for either topic, really, I can use them for both emails. Send me your questions to dearallie@bodycandy.com. I like reading them, and if you check the email, you just might be in it. So that's pretty cool. Today is a nice, simple topic, but it's something that I realized a lot of people probably struggle with, and just thought I would throw out some tips to help you and kind of give you some insight on how I handle a day where I'm getting pierced or tattooed. So this topic is pretty much like the jitters, like how to handle that anxiety feeling that you get before getting tattooed and pierced. There's like two different ways you can go about getting modified. You can plan your appointment and I almost called it an event. It is an event. But you can plan your appointment way in advance and have plenty of time to think about it. Sometimes that stresses people out. But some people go the day of, and occasionally that will stress me out if I'm for some reason feeling like I didn't have enough time to mentally prepare. There is no happy medium. I think when you're gonna be nervous, you're just gonna be nervous. But doing things like making sure you're drinking lots of water. Can't stress enough how important that is. Human bodies are like 60%, like adult bodies are 60% water. That's so much. So drinking water is gonna help keep you hydrated, keep you on your feet and healthy and rejuvenated. Also doing things like meditating and breathing techniques before being pierced or tattooed can be really good. So there's the breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out 8, I believe it is. It might be 7, 4, 8. See, I probably should have looked the numbers up on that. There are different techniques that are very similar to that, but ones where you're regulating your breathing, going in, chilling for a second, letting it out slowly. You can do that like 8 to 12 times before you sit down in the chair. You don't want to hold your breath in any way while you're getting modified. In fact, a lot of piercers ask me to breathe normally, and on the out breath, they pierce you, or, they have kind of a technique to it. So make sure you breathe a little bit. You can legitimately meditate also. Avoid stimulants and caffeines the day of. That's important. I always make sure that I'm also ready to take care of everything when I get home. So on a day where I get pierced or tattooed, I almost always get takeout or like make food ahead so that it's ready when I come home, because you don't feel like cooking when you come home. You never do. Make sure your Aquaphor is on hand if it's a tattoo. If it's a piercing, make sure you have your sea salt and your distilled water and things like that. Anything that like is gonna be used for your comfort for the next couple of weeks to couple of months. It's nice to just have it on hand. Not only does that make your life so much easier, but the stress kind of goes away a little bit when you're like, oh, I have everything that I need to take care of this. So that's a really good one too. I also used to, of course, suggest having a friend go with you if that made you feel more calm. With COVID restrictions, that might not be something that you can do in your state right now. It is not something you can do in New York State. But it's not the end of the world. Like I feel stressed when I go with other people, to be honest. It's like a pressure where everybody has a lot of emotions, and I don't know, sometimes I like that feeling of just going and being on my own float, my own little cloud. Did I forget anything? Breathing, water, make sure you eat. That's also super important. You don't want to pass out. Nobody wants that. You don't want that. If you think I've missed a tip, that's something you should submit to me. I just tried to think of some like easy, chill things. As you know, I'm not allowed to give out medical advice, so I always try to keep myself reined in. But of course, I don't mind giving you information that has been researched by people like the APP. That's another thing. Going to a reputable piercing shop probably will help your anxiety too. I think a lot of my nerves in the past from modifications that I've had have been from getting to a shop I'm not familiar with, did not previously go and check it out, and it was not what I was expecting. Maybe there were some conditions happening that I was not necessarily thinking were good. And it's okay. I know it feels so weird inside, but if you ever are in a shop and you're about to be pierced or tattooed and you feel like something is wrong or not right, you can leave until somebody has poked you with that needle for either one of those things. You have every right to get up and say, never mind, I changed my mind, I can't do it. And I've done that before, and it's okay to do that. I feel like it's important to do that. Boundaries are healthy. Always remember that. So if you think I missed a tip, let me know. If not, I will be on Facebook Live tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow being Friday. I do Facebook Live every single Friday. I answer more questions. We look at jewelry. We do a giveaway for our monthly clubs, which we have 9 of currently. They are $14.95 a month, except for the t-shirt club, which is $19.99 a month. All the clubs give you 3 pieces of exclusive jewelry mailed right to your door without even having to do anything, which is pretty freaking cool. The t-shirt club is customized as well. There's always a custom design and like a special color, which is really cool. That's available all the way up to 3XL. The rest of the piercing clubs are belly ring, nipple, industrial, nostril, labret, cartilage, tongue, and septum and doth. So we have 8 of them right now. We're always working on more clubs too, so you never know what will happen. But keep in mind, for that $14.95 a month, you can also, with your account, pause. So if you want to take a month off and save your $15, you have something important going on, and you need the extra $15, pause it. If you don't love the set that month, pause it. You can also swap between clubs, and there is no restriction between swapping from the t-shirt club to the other clubs anymore, which is really cool. The only time that you cannot swap a club is if you are in a year's subscription, which saves you money. So there's trade-offs there, but if you know the kind of person you are about what kind of jewelry you want, some of us just want huge collections of jewelry, okay? And that someone is me. So I'm the kind of person that would just sign up for like 5-year subscriptions because I'm like that. But not everybody is, and some people don't want a ton of extra jewelry, and that's fine too. The mixing and matching and pausing is a really cool way to stay in the club, still get the features and perks of being in the club, but not be tied down. It's like a very healthy relationship. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you all tomorrow for Friday Facebook Live, 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Come say hello.